What's up, Transtastic? It's Ohan, it's Friday, and no part of me is properly in this frame at all. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be rubbing some cocoa butter formula onto my chest. I realize at this point it doesn't make sense because I want to get a revision, which means I want to get these scars cut out of my body so they could look neater. But at this point, it's just routine, and it just kind of feels nice. This is distracting me, so it's probably going to distract you as well. I was really hoping I could do this while we chatted, but I don't think that I can't. It just looks like I'm rubbing my excess tissue boob. Don't even get me started. I've been having a lot of dysphoria related to my chest. I'm gonna do that on my own time. Okay? We're here to talk about online activism, and yeah, I mean, essentially that's what's going on right now, isn't it? I'm having a conversation with you. I don't necessarily know who you are, but I do know that you've most likely come to this channel for information, for support, for guidance, for a feeling like there are other people like you out in the world. That's certainly why I came to FGM Transtastic years ago. I do think I owe so much, if not all, of who I am because of the internet and because of activism that's taken place in online spaces. It is like a physical space. Like it's such a difficult thing to describe because it's, I mean, I'm here and you're here, but we're not actually in the same place, but we are in a place. It's like I'm stoned right now, basically. Like, the internet is a place, man. And I'm wearing my actual, like, stoned t-shirt. Anyway, that's not for here. Most people are afraid to go up to somebody and be like, I need information on this. That's a really scary thing to do. I mean, I encourage everybody to do it, but I also understand that it's not always possible because of fear, shame, anxiety, everything. The human element is not replaceable, but it is, it can be emulated, I guess, in another way, which is what the internet is. I feel like I'm stoned talking about the internet. Literally none of this has made sense, so I'll try to make a point in this last bit, is that the one danger that I see about the internet is that we increasingly we create these digital spaces, whether it's our Tumblr, it's our Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and we follow and like things that resonate with us, and that's great, except algorithms. And what algorithms are doing are, they're tracking out what we click and all these things, how much time we're spending on certain websites, and then they're just going to show us those things. And so you kind of just end up in this bubble, and it's a bubble of information that has been pre-selected, like I would say hand-picked, but it's not hand-picked, it's picked by an algorithm for you. And so you just get, I don't know, it's like recursion. It's like infinite mirrors that are all just like reflecting back to the self, and it can get really, I guess, unhealthy in a way. It's been really hard for me to make videos lately, if you can't tell, because this makes no sense. So yeah, I'm just grateful that online activism exists, and I encourage everyone to use the tool, but also not forget that there are other ways, and to not just deem this other way of connecting obsolete, because it's hard and it's infrequent now in this day and age. It's hard to connect, and I think that's what we're all trying to do, is we're all trying to find each other, because it's like my body aches for connection. That's what human beings need, and yet it's often really difficult when you feel ashamed, or when you feel afraid, or when you feel like a freak, or when you feel whatever. All of these things just kind of make you, they kind of like put these walls up around you, and use the internet as a tool to strip them down, and then also take what you learn and bring it to your local communities, bring it into your everyday life. Activism doesn't always need to look like a march, it doesn't always need to look like a petition. Activism can be like somebody in your office says something really misogynistic to a coworker, and you can kind of just like either directly address it, or maybe all you can do in that moment is like say a witty remark, make that person embarrassed. Like, That can be a form of activism. Another form of activism, which is ironic, is silence. I was in a car with a few people doing Uber Pool or whatever, and the driver said something like really, really terrible and misogynistic, and I was just silent. And it's like he wanted me to be like, yeah, man, like let's bro out and be gross together. And I was just like, I'm not being a part of this. And in that moment, I couldn't think of anything to say except to just not laugh. And it's like that was a very, very small, I guess you could say, type of activism, but it was to me in a way that was like, I did something today. Like, I made him feel uncomfortable for what he said. The internet is just an amazing resource and tool, and let's use it in a way that's positive. So, yeah, comment below, let's talk, and I'll see you next time.